Good morning. I'm Massimo Bresciani, Industry Director at CMAC. I'm delighted to welcome you to CMAC Open Day. Well, next year I hope to see you in person, but still, we are grateful that you are joining us digitally, and I hope that you will enjoy the session. As you might already know, there will be time for questions at the end of the presentation, so therefore please feel free to take notes, and then we will follow up. Today, I will focus on the importance of our advanced manufacturing program and how we are developing our translation approach to deliver benefits to industry partners, from hub research and how, of course, to maximize and accelerate impact. Let's look at the context in which we operate. There are many factors impacting and driving the pull from regulators to support innovation in the medicine manufacturing and supply chain arena. Some of those are listed here, such as breakthrough therapies, rapid development, precision medicine. We are reducing the volume and patient population. We are more precise in defining target population. Therefore, we have to be more precise in terms of defining the requirements for what concerns the production and supply chain. Essential medicine manufacturing system is at the core at the moment. Supply chain, reliability of supply chain has been demonstrated to be one of the weakest part due to COVID. So we have a very clear example we can work on. But there is a level of support and endorsement that we receive from the regulatory agencies and FDA in premise that is encouraging. So it's supporting pharmaceutical innovation and modernization. So this is a core. This is a core. Innovation is essential. However, we still face barriers and have gaps to fill, as recognized and identified by a range of industry surveys. It might be you have also had the opportunity to read our white paper that has been developed and released by CMAC in collaboration with PwC, when you can have a contextualization of advanced manufacturing science with special focus on continuous manufacturing. And there also there is a proper report various gaps and therefore opportunities. So, for example, training of future scientific leaders and scientists to better support the requirements from regulatory perspective and therefore to better engage with regulators is a clear matter we are working on, and integration of innovative solution and its validation, of course, is at the core. Concerning our vision and the priorities we are trying to support and exploit, I mean, the vision for CMAC is to conduct research programs and support our industry partners by leading the translation of research, as well ensuring research is delivered by having a proper support in terms of being informed by the industry needs. As you know, we work under pre-competitive collaboration models most of the time. As well, we have the possibility to lead open innovation. We are involved or involving global pharmaceutical company, technology providers, our tier 2 partners, and CMO, CRO. The key goal, the final key goal, is to innovate while aligning with industrial and regulatory requisites. Our scientific program is informed by development and research from across the global R&D and innovation system. Here in these slides, we have a few examples of improvements in flow chemistry, scale down process and technologies, and Industry 4.0, which implies technological development of systems like such as IoT, and here are briefly represented. If you would like to have more detailed information, please feel free to get in touch with us, with our representative, and we will be happy to provide you additional information concerning the activities that are conducted within these different teams. In CMAC, we cover a specific span of research activities, so we span from molecule to bulk, and in many cases, we integrate and support final dosage forms or medical devices as well. This is developed with input from across our industry partner, as shown in the strategic report here in this slide mentioned. And I mean, Fundamental and functional properties stay at the core of our research activities to better define and assess the manufacturability and effectively informed by the translation to industry plan when it comes to TRL above 5. Manufacturability and let's say developability for what concerns the product performances are quite a priority, and as you will see later in the presentation, we have several tools that we are developing in that direction. This slide to represent by numbers CMAC with a short overview of progress that has been made. The chart illustrates CMAC research effort and expertise per categories across all government and industry-funded programs, as well facility staff expertise. You can appreciate we cover advanced characterization, digital in terms of digital platform, as well predictive models. We cover drug substances, drug substance, process-related matters, and drug product. In both cases, we keep the focus on the supply chain, yet we have some specific research programs that are dedicated to the supply chain. On the left-hand side of the slides, we have key KPIs that I like to mention. So, for example, the extent of publication and the richness of our technology portfolio with the 22 technologies that stay in the TRL range, TRL 3 to 6. 4 of those are active in translation to industry phase in collaboration with our strategic partners, such as our Tier 1 or Tier industry members, as well with selected strategic partners like, for example, MMIC under the CPI organization label and our innovation partners. So our aim is to lead across the UK research and innovation ecosystem. As highlighted elsewhere in the meeting, industrial digitalization technologies are increasingly important. At CMAC, we are already working on developing capabilities. Here I report, or I'd like you to focus on some of the current areas as well as the new topics that are coming through, including crystallization classification system, manufacturability and assessment of suitability across drug substance and drug product, product performances classification system with element of advanced quality control, and as overarching method, we refer and implement solutions that are designed under the model of quality by digital design. So quality by digital design to say that we keep the patient at the core and following the quality by design principles, therefore safety, efficacy, and compliance. Yet under the quality by digital design, we create several solutions that come from the digital science that can enhance and accelerate the development of products. You will hear more about some of these anyway in the poster and talks during the day in the coming hours. This session too, I like to outline, I'm outlining several identified scientific and technological areas where we see opportunities that emerge from the Hub Research Program and from our applied research activities. Therefore, we are focusing in this case on technology readiness level 1 to 4. And worth mentioning the microfactory equipment to enable flexible and agile integrability deployment of models for specific microfactory processes. Digital twin, of course, to enable rapid assessment, prediction, execution of virtual DOEs, digital design, and rapid prototyping. Also in this case, we are more than available to share with you the most recent papers, or if you like to follow up for additional details. Our mission, once again, therefore, is to deliver on the following fundamental components. The need for continued research, continued collaboration, and continued improvement. We have many opportunities to develop, to integrate, to deploy smart solutions, to simplify processes, to intensify processes, to intensify also from regulatory perspective, and to adapt in terms of modularity, flexibility, and scalability technologies. There are several challenges, as we have seen also before in the previous part of the presentation, but challenges become in a research context opportunities, in the sense that it is guiding us in terms of priority and where to focus and where to allocate the best of our resources. At CMAC, we are very fortunate. We are based in Glasgow, where innovation is at the heart of what we are trying to achieve. We are therefore delighted to contribute to potential new developments of CMAC labs as part of the local extension and investments included into the Glasgow City Innovation District. So I hope in the future meeting to welcome partners and share more of the detailed plans as they develop as well. I hope to meet you in person in Glasgow very soon. Before I close my presentation, I want to acknowledge all the innovation, academic and industrial partners that support our work and programs, and of course, all the CMC colleagues with which we collaborate on a daily basis. So this was the final slide for today. I want to thank you. Here you have a couple of links for further information. But more importantly, I'm available here to further discuss and to take your question. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for joining the digital session of our Open Day.